Hello friends on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning into your November readings. I'm hoping that October treated you very well, or is treating you very well if you're viewing this in October. Just going to look forward to seeing what my birthday month has in store for you. Just a quick note as well to say thank you so much for the support that I continue to receive. The emails, the likes, the subscriptions, the comments especially, the readings that people have asked me to do for them. I feel very privileged that you've asked me to read for you. Also for my lovely patrons on Patreon. Just thank you so much. Just out of interest, I would like to know if you like the current website design that I've done. I have a full array of readings now, including, seeing as we're now approaching the end of 2015, a 2016 year ahead reading. So this is going to be something very special. It's basically covering the entire 12 months of 2016, including any horoscope activity as well. So planetary alignments, astrology, very key things for you. It will cover those as well. So it's basically a tarot and astrology reading for 2016. So for more details on that, just look on the website. I still have my general readings available, video, Skype, email, those kind of things. And hopefully going to be making more updates to the channel, more tarot decks, more oracle decks, different things. Maybe some more daily draws, depending on if people respond to them very well. Also going to be doing, hopefully, some more little vlogs and things like that. I just want to be more interactive with you all. So keep a lookout. November's quite quiet, but it's a very strong energy, so I'm going to hopefully tap into that and see what's happening. It's almost like a very psychic, deep feeling, which is typical for Scorpio. So I'll just have a look at that for you. It's coming up in a moment. See the details below or appearing on your screen right now for how to get in touch, and I look forward to reading for you. Hello lovely Aries, thank you very much for tuning into your November reading for 2015. We have the Rider-Waite deck this time because the other decks are a bit tired, so I'm charging them up between readings. Don't really want to overexert them. And I also have the Earth Magic Oracle deck here for you, which generally gives the overall message, I would say. I'm just asking spirit guides and also the universe just pop in. Had some interesting results recently. Everything from feeling like I was back at the bloody roller coaster, and also to feeling like I was a cloud. So this is going to be very interesting to see what comes up to you. Just generally having a look and seeing. Okay, so from the base of it, my dear Aries, it looks like it may be a little bit of a trying month for you emotionally. However, I don't see it being traumatic. Just trying. We have the 10 of Cups to start the month, and I feel this is the message that they want to give to you most of all. This is a celebration, a culmination of a lot of things. The need to connect with people again. I do sense a bit more of a social aspect of this for you, the kind of feeling that you want to achieve a lot of things. I mean, these always look like trophies to me. These cups here are almost like an achievement of some kind. Maybe you have 10 friends that you can count off that fulfill different elements to yourself. Maybe you have 10 friends that you can go to for advice, or you only see 10 friends or individual people a few times a year if once, and you want to catch up with them, That's the kind of feeling that I get for you in the first week of November. You feeling very if I can speak, you're feeling very blessed, or you should be, in the first week of the month, because there's something here that I feel is very important for you to understand with regards to the bigger picture of things. They want you to feel like you have people on your side, simply because this whole month feels like there's an emotional tinge to it. In the second week, I believe there could be slight competition. So this could be arguments, this could be something else. It could be about promotion that's coming through, or somebody just doesn't want to lose you from your work. So this could be somebody who is trying their best to keep you around because they know that, for instance, in the next 5 months, 6 months, they're going to have a promotion available and they want you to be able to take it. Whereas you just kind of want to move on. You've had enough. You don't want to wait for the possibility of, oh, well, maybe they'll give me something. You just kind of want to get out of there or move on from it. Same for relationships. If there's too much competition around you, if there's too much lovey-dovey stuff going on that you don't feel connected to, or your friends, who've gone into a new relationship are a little bit forgetful that you exist, and unfortunately that can be the case sometimes, it may be that you want a different change, or something that you just want to walk away from in that respect, and you could find that too many things are challenging you in this week, and that's not a bad thing. But I think there's just a warning. It's not actually going to come through unless you kind of feel you can't overcome it or do it a different way. But in the third week, we have the feeling left out in the cold, the kind of poor me, why me card. And don't worry about that. It's almost a sense that there's a 50-50 chance that you'll be like that. But they're just kind of putting that there as a warning to you. Just to say, don't let the competition or the aggravation or the feeling of kind of being a bit down get you that way. There will be a way back into feeling yourself again and to feeling this kind of energy come through. So don't worry about that. I think the first 3 weeks are very almost like topsy-turvy. You go from feeling, oh, I'm so blessed with all these friends, to, oh, this is happening at work and people are competing with me, and this constant aggravation, I just can't, or it could be even jealousy from you or about you. How people are moving on with their lives, how people have different attributes, how people get something that you should have got. It could even be that, and you may feel like bopping somebody over the head. It could even be something to do with family arguments, family tries, that kind of thing that makes you feel left in the middle of things, and you kind of shoved in the middle, going, oh, I don't want to deal with it. That kind of feeling can be very ostracising sometimes. Either way, by the end of the month, look at it. You're going to fight them off. You're going to make sure that you feel okay. Because this is all about triumph over adversity, the Seven of Wands. This is going to be something that you can really push back on and say, hang on, no, I'm not having this anymore. So you fight for your position. You fight for your desires. You fight for what you want. It doesn't have to literally be a cage fight or something like that, but it's just like, no, I'm moving forwards, to hell with this, I'm going to get going and I'm going to really fight for what I want. And that's all that you can do. All you can do is fight. So it's going to be a really strong time for you. I do also see that we have within this card, the Oracle card at the centre, and I can't remember whether I said at the beginning, but it's the Earth Magic Oracle cards. This hasn't really come out recently. It came out a few months ago for various readings, but this is all about a promise. So this promise is to you. I know there's two people there, but in the way of magic, and I'm going from my experience just to try and explain it, the new moon is always a time to make a promise to yourself and to set your intentions. So it could be, for instance, this month I want to finish this particular part of the project. This month I want to be true to myself and meditate every day. This month I want to make sure that everybody in my life feels valued. It can be anything, It can be even proving to somebody that you're alright, that kind of thing. So this promise is to you. This promise is personal. If you want to make it official, you can simply light a candle, say, into the flame and wait for the candle to burn down safely. You can watch the sunset and make a promise on the night of the new moon, and just basically wait for it to manifest and work on it to manifest. But I feel like this is important for you. This whole process of making a promise to yourself is almost like, I won't find myself in that situation again. I won't let myself be drawn into competition again, like in this way. Or this pattern has to end. I won't be drawn into that pattern again of getting my hopes up only to have them dashed because somebody takes advantage of me. It's that feeling that I'm getting here for you that's very important. and the more that you commit to that promise, the better you will understand yourself and that you can achieve things. I've done the new moon promise before. It's it can be emotionally draining sometimes. The next new moon, I believe, is on the 12th or 13th of October, but I don't know when it is in November yet. I apologise. But the main feeling that comes through here is for you to, I'm trying to find the words, it's just to try and make peace with something that you really want and then work on getting it. For instance, Aquarius reading and even Libra's reading was all about manifestation with the law of attraction. Look into law of attraction and try and work on it on the new moon of November. Just have a look, even the next new moon of October if you want. But try and manifest, try and understand the law of attraction and what you want to bring into your life, even if you don't bother with any of that. Just say, make a new promise to yourself. It's a moment for quiet solitude. It's a moment for contemplation and settlement. Not meaning that you can't move on, but meaning that you kind of draw the emotions to a close and you're not bothered about them anymore, or they don't bother you so much anymore. So that's going to be a very strong feeling for you, and hopefully it'll end to December with a good feeling of, I can do this now. You know, your New Year's resolution, that could be a promise. Do it like a New Year's resolution, only in November. It doesn't really matter when you do it, just so long as you make that promise and commitment to yourself. But I do have the 2016 readings up and available on my website now, if you're interested. This will be covering astrology and tarot forecasts specifically for you and your individual chart. So it looks at all the aspects that are coming up for you in 2016. So those are available in email and video format. I also have the donation button, the other readings up on there as well, just the general readings, the astrology reports, things like that. I have the Patreon buttons, all the links that you need to contact me below. I really hope that you've taken something very good from this reading, and I very much look forward to being able to read for you in December. So take care of yourself, Aries, and I'll speak to you soon.